Some places remember more than people do, and sometimes they don't just remember, they rebuild. When architect Daniel Cold drove into the fog-covered town of Ashmere, he was looking for peace and maybe a project to distract him from his own collapse. A marriage gone, a career stalled. The locals had warned him about the Wraithmore cottage, said it was cursed, that no one stayed there for more than 3 nights. But Daniel didn't believe in ghosts. He believed in structure, in logic, in walls that stayed where they were built. He was wrong. The first night, Daniel noticed the oddest thing. The cracked window he'd seen earlier that day was now perfectly fixed. The rotten doorframe replaced, polished, smooth. He brushed it off. Maybe he hadn't noticed before. Maybe fatigue. But when he woke up the next morning, the entire front porch, which had been missing half its boards, was brand new, as if it had been rebuilt overnight. Daniel set up cameras. He had to know at exactly 3:12 a.m. the footage showed something impossible. Planks floating, nails driving themselves in, walls repairing as if guided by invisible hands. No light, no people, just motion. And in the reflection of the window, for half a second he saw faces, a man and a woman, smiling, watching him. He replayed the footage again and again. Each time, the faces came closer. Daniel became obsessed. He redrew the blueprints every night, trying to map the changes. But the lines kept shifting, walls moving, doors appearing where there were none before. The cottage wasn't rebuilding randomly, it was rebuilding a memory. On the 4th night, Daniel found something new in the attic, a dusty photograph of a couple, Edward and Margaret Wraithmore, the original owners. On the back, written in fading ink, "Our home will never forget us." That night, Daniel woke to the sound of hammering again, only this time it wasn't the house changing, it was him. He looked down, his hands were covered in sawdust. The nails, they were under his skin. His reflection in the mirror wasn't his anymore, it was Edward's. The house wasn't haunted, it was lonely. And it was rebuilding what it missed, not just its walls, but its people. Weeks later, the town noticed smoke rising from the old cottage again. When they found it, the place looked new. Fresh paint, solid beams, a perfect home. No sign of Daniel Cole, just a photograph hanging above the mantel. It showed 3 people, now Edward, Margaret, and Daniel. Some houses don't die. They rebuild themselves piece by piece until they remember who they were.